Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine, presented by the Navy Federal Credit Union. Time to shine the light right now on men's soccer with Pierce Holbrook. And Pierce, for you, what a kind of a whirlwind here. You go from, rarely for you, I'm sure, sitting a little bit last year to a guy thrust right into the spotlight now and having so much responsibility. Thoughts on your transition into this second season where you've got a lot more responsibility?
Yeah, obviously last year in the fall didn't see the field at all, but learned a lot from Ty Fanning, who took me under his wing, and even Nick Sigmund and Thomas Pearson, who's still here now. But they just took me under their wing, learned a lot from them, and then my time came in the spring, and we played 8 games, and that was just a good opportunity for me to get the jitters out and see what it's like. And then I had a lot of confidence trained over the summer, and then coming into the fall this year, just had a lot of confidence and was able to just take off and just own that role.
When you play Division I athletics, everybody's good, but was that a tough adjustment for a guy that's obviously played so much soccer before that, and then you gotta sit and wait your turn essentially?
Yeah. Obviously, I played pretty much every game before coming here, and then coming in and not playing at all is a huge disappointment in some ways. But it's really just how you look at it. And at the end of the day, like, if you have a positive mindset and you try and learn and take as much out of it as you can, then it pays off.
Is that one of those cases where you simply have to realize that, hey, everybody is good here, and I'm just playing behind an experienced quality player as well?
Yeah, and that's what makes the team so great. Like, all the lads are fighting for position every day. Like, everyone on the team's good enough to play. So it's just really like backing whoever's in front of you and pushing them and pushing yourself to be better and earn that spot. And that's what makes the team so great.
Obviously, you played a terrific level of soccer leading up to getting to the Naval Academy. How did that prepare you, obviously, for playing Division I soccer?
Yeah, like growing up, I've been a goalkeeper pretty much my whole life. So being in that position is not, like, obviously it's been great, but my coaches and the stuff that my club coaches did with me leading up to committing and ending up here, like, was amazing. Like, they put me in positions where I struggle and like push me and all that. And I don't think I'd be here without them and what they've done with me.
A field player can pick up a ball pretty much at any time, go out and juggle, can do all kinds of stuff. What does a goalie do, though, when he's solo to try and work on his skills and try to better himself?
Yeah, just honestly, like, I like to say I'm pretty good with my feet as well. So, like, picking up a ball, like the field players, that's all natural and stuff. But just like working on being sharp, like little agility stuff, like you can always work on that on your own. And going out and working on your feet, you can always do that stuff on your own, and just doing the little things, the little agility things, just to get a little bit better.
As a goalie, there's so much responsibility. You're the last line of defense. You go up against clearly quality players all the time. Is that a position that is completely instinctive, or based on the player and how you're reacting to how they're coming up the field? Or is there a lot of thought that goes into that position? Because it seems like everything you do is a split-second decision and an instant reaction.
Yeah, obviously leading up to the game, we do a lot of film and like studying of the other team. But at the end of the day, like you said, a lot of it is reactive, but we train it. We work on every day in training. So it's just like natural, and you know where you need to be. And there's a thought process that goes on every play that happens, but it's all natural, and we work on every day to make sure it's sharp when game time comes.
Why goalie?
My dad was a goalie, so kind of just born into it. And then ever since I've been in between the pipes, it's just been the thing I love. I love the way that someone feels about scoring a goal. I get the same feeling from saving it. So ever since that, it's been awesome. And on the rainy days, diving in the mud, it's not too bad.
Why Navy?
Honestly, it came down to a couple of schools, and I did a lot of looking into. I didn't really go on this path when I was doing like reaching out to schools, but I had a friend that came here. He graduated 2 years ago, and did just talk to the coaches, and it was just something that I would have regret not giving a shot. And ever since I've been here, I've had no regrets, and I wouldn't be happier any other place.
Obviously, you've seen a Navy guy end up out there in your native Colorado. You see what Matt Nocita is going through. Seeing Navy players getting that type of opportunity as well, how much does that influence, you and your teammates in knowing that Navy is still not only a great education, but it is a viable option? And MLS teams and other pro teams do take recognition of the quality that is in the program.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that Navy does so well, is we're able to get quality players who are willing to serve and who are great leaders. So being able to see like Matt Nocita and guys have the opportunity to play beyond college is obviously something that you keep in the back of your mind. But at the end of the day, you're here to commission and just take what you learn on the field and apply it to what you do every day as a future officer and stuff. So like, it's always in the back of your mind, like it's a great opportunity to have available, and you have the leadership quality to go and do stuff on the field and off the field. So
take us inside the game a little bit here. The relationship and the choreography of you and your defense, and how you work together. How does that work? And as we know in all sports, all it takes, we know, is one person not to do that job, and it can all break down. So there's a lot of pressure on it. But what is that choreography like as you and your defenders work together to obviously try to prevent the other team from scoring?
Yeah, I mean, it all starts in the locker room. Like, we have such good relationships. So everything that happens on the field, like, we don't have a grudge against each other. We're able to go out every day and play with confidence and play to the best of our ability, because we know if we mess up or make a mistake, like, there's no grudge against each other. So being able to play with confidence and to your full potential and not have a grudge and back each other no matter what, it all starts in the locker room, and that's what makes it so good when it's on the field.
I'll let you out on this. When you do get 5 minutes to decompress, and we know at the Naval Academy it's usually only about 5 minutes, what do you like to do in the downtime to kind of find some peace before you get back to the rigors of the academy and being a Division I athlete?
I like to try and give my parents a call if I can. Don't really see them too often, so giving them a call whenever. Just honestly, just sitting down and doing nothing is nice as well. Just not thinking about anything, just kind of zoning out and just chilling. But yeah, I try and give my parents a call. That's usually what I do if I get a short amount of time. But yeah,
no doubt. The support system means everything. Pierce, appreciate the time. Continued success to you and your teammates as you continue to chase a Patriot League championship. Thanks for the time today.
Awesome. Thank you.